What's up, everybody? AirborneErnesto here, and before we start, I know I'm late to the game. We don't have to have this conversation, but I want to talk a little bit about something that you're probably already aware of based on the name of this video, and it is about that little box back there, the Oculus Rift. I'm not going to do a lot of video footage of the Rift. There's tons of unboxings. I don't need to do an unboxing. Don't need to go through all the parts. There's plenty of excellent videos out there by other YouTubers that I'm sure that you can watch and get probably a better review than I probably could have given you. However, this is for the viewer that wants to know my 2 cents on the device. Maybe you've watched videos, you feel like it's a little biased, maybe it was a little too early, but I've been using the Rift here for a little bit of time, and I think now I've kind of got a better understanding on how to review this device. It's not really a review, it's more of just telling you what I think about the technology and where it's at now. So just kind of a backstory. When they first came out with VR, and I'm not talking like VR like 80s VR, like the first VR. I'm talking like our heavy hitters like the Samsung Gear VR, the Rift, the Vive was announced, all of that good stuff. I really wanted to get into that VR niche because, you know, I'm an avid PC gamer. I'm a nerd. I love technology. And VR just was like the complete immersion, right? So I really wanted to partake in it. I was really excited for it, particularly for the Vive. Now the Rift, you know, it was in early development. My buddy had one of the developers editions, so I got to kind of try it out a little bit. And, you know, it was cool. There wasn't really anything for it. Like, you know, it's more for the developmental side anyway. However, when I made my decision to purchase VR, I really wanted to go towards the Vive. You know, the Rift kind of had their little thing about, Facebook bought it out. People were kind of worried about that. Is that going to be okay? Is it going to be proprietary for Oculus, you know, software? And I think Oculus really came back and took a step back and realized, you know, hey, this isn't probably the best direction for us. So they decided to allow Steam to use it, which was cool. So you could play all your Steam VR games that didn't require motion controllers to play those games. And I've done plenty of that, like Elite Dangerous, Tabletop Simulator, and even some of their games that they had on a release title like Eve Valkyrie. It's a good game, it's a really good game for VR. It's really great immersion. Didn't make me feel sick. I don't know about you guys. I get car sick if I don't sit in the front seat, so I figured that VR would be really bad, especially for motion sickness with me. Didn't give me any vertigo or anything like that. I will say, driving games though, I played Dirt Rally, and when I go over like a bump, I was just like, same with like American Truck Simulator. It was cool to move around in the cab and stuff. However, this brings me to my first point about the Rift. The resolution was not what I was expecting. I had the Gear VR, and I was like, wow, this resolution is horrible, but it's my phone, and it's this close to my face. You know, what can you do about it? Didn't really think too much past that. I'm going to tell you right off the bat, the Rift, and probably as well as the Vive, aren't much better in resolution. Now, don't get that confused. Graphics-wise, obviously, this is just going to, you know, push any of the Samsung Gear VR stuff under the rug. Like, you have a full PC powering this thing. They can put a lot more into your game with that. But like I said, there is a resolution issue. It is 1080 per eye, and that doesn't really do much for you when that screen has kind of like, and you'll see other reviewers say it, the screen door effect. You see lines, you can see the pixels, and it really just kind of kills it for you. Price point, you know, that's kind of my big takeaway from it. So there was something that came up at work where I could get this Rift for a really good deal, and so I jumped on it. But for that price point, after playing with it and all that good stuff, honestly, I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna return it. It's even for the price point that I paid for it, which was good. I can't justify the cost of what it is. It is a quality product, don't get me wrong. Its build quality is amazing. The light. The weight is very light, very well distributed. Even like the little headphones that come with it sound awesome for being, just on ear headphones. So that was really cool. And we can get some footage of it or whatever. But I really do like the device. Oh, and you can kind of see the lasers on camera there. I can't see. Obviously, you can't see this in real life. But it's a quality product. It's super light, and it's going in the right direction, I guess, is all I can really say about it. I'm not quite sold on it, I guess you could say. Resolution's, a huge issue for me, especially when I'm used to gaming on 2K monitors and stuff like that. It's just, and I expect it. I mean, it's new. But for the money, even if you're paying full retail price for it, I can't. I don't know. It's not worth it to me. It's an awesome device. I think they're gonna build on it really well. But as for me, like, I'm just kind of a sit on a chair type of gamer, and VR for me just isn't quite there yet. To be completely honest with you. So, with that being said, my final recommendation, if you guys are asking for my 2 cents on it, and you just want to know an honest answer, it's an awesome product. Resolution suffers, and I'm sure that'll be fixed in Gen 2 of every virtual reality device that's going to be coming out on the market next year, I would say. But cost justification, that's where it's at, honestly. I cannot justify the cost of this device for what I'm getting. So the device comes with a headset, a Xbox controller, which is pretty cool. I don't even know if this is, I don't think this is even a Bluetooth controller, because since then they've come out with the 1S ones where they're Bluetooth and you don't need to have a receiver or anything like that. I do love the Xbox controller. I have an Xbox One S now, and I love it. And then it does obviously come with your head tracker, which is located on my desk. You've seen it, like I said. By the time you're watching this video, you've probably already seen tons of reviews on it. So, really, takeaway, like I said, cost justification, it's just not there for me. So if you want my honest opinion, I would wait, save your money, maybe put it towards a new graphics card, maybe wait until a Gen 2 of one of these devices comes out. Honestly, software, as far as Oculus goes, they have some pretty cool software and stuff. I don't really like being limited to the home screen. There's not really a search function when you're trying to look up apps and stuff like that. So there's things to be fixed. There's definitely tons of opportunity that they could work on that will make the virtual reality experience better. And in my opinion, it needs to be better. If this is the price point that they're going to put on their hardware, they definitely need to, leverage that. If they're going to keep that price point, they better be coming out with more hardware, better hardware. Price for what you're getting, not there for me. So that's all, guys. Until next time, leave some questions in the comments or whatever. I can answer what I didn't like about something specifically, or what I really did like about something specifically. Because like I said, I did play a lot of games where I felt, immersed in the game, and I actually really enjoyed it. But like I said, that dollar, man, I mean, I can afford the device. It's not like I have, like buyer's remorse or anything, but it is not worth it. Doesn't matter if I was multimillionaire, it's not worth it for the money. So my opinion, hold off, guys. All right, go ahead, subscribe, like, or dislike. Doesn't make too much difference to me, as long as you're being honest on your opinion about the video. Maybe put in the comments what you want to see next. I'm going to be doing another review, like literally right after this, on a headset that I just picked up. So if you want to be able to see all those videos, it's good to let me know when people want to watch these videos. So if you do subscribe, you'll be able to see when my videos come out. I'm trying to be more frequent with them. You can check me out below. I'll have links to my Twitter, my public gaming group on Steam. So if you're into Steam games and stuff like that, you can see what we've done reviews on as a group. I have a couple guys that kind of moderate that. So, all right, we'll see you next time, guys.